Today we're taking a beautiful up-close look at one of my newest additions to my flower collection, the purple fountain grass. I've been wanting this plant for a while, and now that it's finally here, I can already tell it's going to be a standout. Those deep burgundy blades, the soft fluffy plumes, I'm looking forward to those. But for now, this is how my plant looks. It's one of those plants that instantly adds movement and drama to any space. Purple fountain grass is known for its rich color and graceful arching shape. When the wind blows, it sways like a little fountain, which is exactly how it got its name. The plumes start off a rosy purple and fade to a wheat colored tan as the season goes on, giving you interest from summer all the way into fall. It's one of those plants that looks good from every angle. Up close, you get the texture. From a distance, you get the silhouette. And in the evening sun, it practically glows. So I'm going to be showing you how it looks beside my other plants while I'm doing some garden chores. Now, here's something important to know depending on where you live. Purple fountain grass is technically a perennial, but only in warm climates, in zones 9 and above. It comes back year after year. But here in South Carolina, it usually is treated as an annual. So I decided to take a risk, and I'm hoping with my fingers crossed that it does act as a perennial. So we'll see. Nevertheless, it was worth the beauty. Our winters get just cold enough that it doesn't reliably return, so we'll see. Most gardeners replant it each spring, and honestly, it grows fast enough that it still gives you a full, lush season. If you're thinking about adding this beauty to your garden, here's how to keep it happy. Full sun. This plant loves bright light. Give it at least 6 hours of sun a day for the best color. Well drained soil. It does not like wet feet, so make sure your soil drains well or plant it in a raised bed or a container. Now for watering. Once it's established, it's pretty drought tolerant. You can water it regularly at first and then let it dry slightly between waterings. As for fertilizer, a light feeding in spring helps it push out those big plumes. As for maintenance, the best part, almost no maintenance is required. No deadheading, no constant trimming, just let it do its thing. And to be honest, at this stage for where I am this summer, I'm looking forward to a very low maintenance plant. This is one of those plants that gives you a lot of beauty with very little work. And here are a few fun facts. Purple fountain grass is often used in high-end landscaping because it instantly makes a space look polished. It's a favorite for pollinators, believe it or not. Bees and butterflies love visiting the plumes. Even though it looks delicate, it handles heat like a champ. It's perfect for southern summers. It's a gorgeous fall arrangement also. You can cut the plumes and use them in vases or wreaths. Something else that I'll say, since I've gotten this plant, I think I've gotten at least two very thin cuts. So the blades are kind of sharp. It reminds you of a paper cut. So be careful when you're handling it. Now, can purple fountain grass give you privacy? Yes, but in a soft, natural way. It won't block a view like a hedge or a fence, but it will create a beautiful, airy screen. If you plant several together, they form a flowing border that adds height, movement, and just enough coverage to make a space feel cozy and tucked in. It's perfect for edging a porch, softening a walkway, creating a gentle divider between garden areas, adding height behind shorter flowers. So while it's not a full privacy plant, it definitely helps create that scene of separation and calm. So I'm excited to see how this purple fountain grass grows throughout the season. It's already bringing so much color and texture to my area, and I can't wait to share updates as it fills out. If you're looking for a plant that's elegant, easy, and full of personality and creates a little bit of privacy and or separation of space, this one's a winner. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you like the video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell so that you don't miss any of my videos. I hope you all are having an amazing day, and I will of course talk to you in the next video. Bye for now, everyone.